All right, Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
For the first, we want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and to all the Akim across the globe, preaching the word of truth in the city. We want to say Shalom. So I died now with
Pops. Y'all know me as this Kaparia, but y'all know me as Pops.
My main man's right here. You know, we was talking earlier today, you know, about these elections and how these people are so hypocritical. You know, they sat here. I remember when the first time I voted for Gore.
Oh, damn.
Right?
Okay.
And he ended up winning the popular vote, but ended up losing the election.
Right.
So when that happened, that definitely deterred me from voting ever again. And then with Hillary Clinton, she won the popular vote, but Donald Trump got elected. So what makes you think that your popular vote is going to get the man that you want in the office elected, man?
Yeah, Bush had a couple times. He did the Florida one, where, you know, he was losing, and all of a sudden Florida and Jud Bush came out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. And then he pulled the same thing with the state of Ohio the next time around. So, you know, like I said, this popular vote, the electoral vote and whatnot, they don't understand. Like you said, like the scripture says, that everything is in the hands of the Lord. So, you know, with that having been said, you know, he wants this to come to play because he's got prophecies that got to be fulfilled, and what they want isn't what he wants to have happen. Go ahead.
Right. This is the scripture, the elder quote. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of the water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
That's right. So, you know, you're not going to be able to. The only way you can know you praying inside the will of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai is if you understand these prophecies, and these prophecies line up with and your prayer lines up with his prophecies and what he wants to have happen. If you want destruction for America, guess what? You can pray that, because he want to make that happen anyway. So that'll help enforce it, that his election knows what they praying for, and it's that and other. But all this other kind of stuff, you know, people praying for America and hope that it's gonna be great again and all this other kind of stuff. That's how you gonna make something great that he's getting ready to turn into a desert.
That's right. That's the spirit. Apostle Ronald said it today. There's going to be a pool of bitterns and doleful creatures, man.
Right.
You know, Isaiah 36:6 it says, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff with a broken reed on Egypt, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him."
Yeah, so these people want to trust in America, or want to keep their trust, but they want to keep their trust in America because they don't have faith in Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. They don't have that faith, and since they don't have that faith, they have nothing that they can lean on. He says, if you lean on me, my name and all these other things, you know, I got you, and even in death, you gonna be okay. If you come to being that, because I mean, come on, to be a martyr, you don't think that's going to have a place of, you know, preeminence in the kingdom? You know, Yahweh Shai laid his life down, and then you turned around and you was preempted to do that too? Come on, man. But see, these people don't think like that. You start talking about you want to give up, or you're in a better place. That's what I hear all the time in the thing. Hey, man, you woke up this morning, or good morning. What's good about it, you know? I'm up in the morning dealing with this shit and this, that, and the other. And, you know, y'all crying the blues about all this other stuff. But I'm glad I got a job. So you glad that you got a place to go to slavery.
Yeah, you know, and it's crazy because like the same people that say that, right? They say my life is good. I have a good life. All right. I can't complain, and things are going good. Well, things are going so good. Why do you care who's president, man?
Right.
You know, if you're going to live your best life anyway, what difference do it make if Donald Trump or Joe Biden is going to be the president? Because according to you, you're going to be doing straight. You know? So it just shows how hypocritical you people are, man.
Hold on 1 second. Let me call you back. I'm in the middle of a sit down. Yeah, okay.
This is Jeremiah 51:8. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed.
Okay, so yeah, Babylon is America. We already should understand that. I mean, because basically these lessons now more for the elect than anybody or whatnot. Because I mean, if you listen to this and you're not part of the elect, all you're doing is condemning yourself. So with that having been said, like I said, Babylon is Babel is confusion, and it's what it is, and America is built for that. I saw a thing today was in GroupMe where they were showing Obama when he was young with what looked like Michelle when he was still a dude, or whatever the case might be. So I was like, I don't know if that's photoshopped or not, but I wouldn't doubt it. And whatnot, because Ruth said the same thing. What was that female comedian? Old lady too. Joan Rivers.
Okay.
And then she got smoked behind that. So see all these things that's going on behind the scenes that you all don't have a clue to, and this, that, and the other, and want to put your trust in America and Babylon and all these other kinds of things. All you doing is setting yourself up for the great letdown, only to, as an Israelite, you go realize just how far off center you actually were. That's what you go really realize. You go stand in front of the Lord with these names that we've been saying, ringing in your ears or whatever, and be like, damn, they told me all this stuff and I didn't pay attention to none of it.
Right.
And that's leaving you. Give me Isaiah 30.
Okay.
Along the same lines what you just read.
All right. Can't see. Isaiah 30?
Yeah, Isaiah 30.
All right. It says Isaiah 30 and 2. I'm going to start at 1.
Right.
So, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, that have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Brother brought up Babylon. I just had him bring up one with Egypt. Okay, so it can't be talking about, these past kingdoms, because these kingdoms are already done. Come on, Isaiah was after Moses. Mm-hmm. It was after the Egyptians had us in slavery. Mm-hmm. So this is all metaphorically speaking of a future tense, which is what you're living in the middle of right now. And if you all can't wrap your mind around that, then like I said, that's that gross darkness, and it's not meant for you to get it. So like I said, you're not doing yourself a service if you're listening to this and you don't believe in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You're not willing to change your dietary laws to try to line up to that to the best of your ability. You're not trying to, if you're a man, grow your beard and all these. These are the simple things that I'm naming. If you can't do the simple things, how are you going to deal with the hard shit when it comes down the pipe? Okay, because this is the hard shit that's coming down the pipe now. Okay, you get ready to have some hard stuff come down the pipe right now, because of the fact that these people I got distracted here with this all this car stuff around me, but like I said, these people don't want to understand. You ain't gonna be able to, this isn't some fly-by-night scenario that's getting ready to come down the pipe. Okay, this is real. It's happening for the prophets that are in this node doing this work. We see it on a whole different level. And what y'all don't understand is that it's getting ready to get real crucial out here. And you ain't going to be able to go in and stick your head in the sand like an ostrich and think that it's going to go away. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
So you're gonna trust into this man until this shit fall apart. Then all the men that was out there telling you this shit was gonna be destroyed and come to naught, you're gonna wanna know where they at. But by then, we ain't out there. Okay, we ain't out there. And all the words that you done heard up to that point is condemned you now.
And you're gonna be so confused when your popular vote, all right, it's gonna be way more than Trump's, and he's gonna still be president.
Exactly.
All right, or even when Biden does get in office, right? You're gonna see him usher in the vaccine and the New World Order faster than Trump.
Yeah, your head is getting ready to spin. Mm-hmm. Your head is getting ready to spin. What y'all not understanding that the line has been drawn. The as they say, the poster boy for this shit, Bill Gates, they said that they want this stuff vaccinated pretty much by the end of 21 or go sliding into 22. Okay, so the line has been drawn. That's why, like I said, the apostle came out and said what he said. Brothers are out here having to push one a day now, and this, that, and the other. And that's a beautiful thing. I was telling Shakaria I think it was, it maybe even been you a little bit. That, like I said, that's a beautiful thing. Why? Because of the fact the finish line has been drawn now. You can see where they game plan is at. You know what they think. You know, Isaiah 64:8. They done told on themselves. It's there. It's right there now. So here's the finish line. You can't push for this now. Like I said, I've never was much in my life, but like I said, you know, that's what I was telling them. I said that this brought this about. Like I said, a lot of the folly that I watched, I appeared to be folly, but it turned into some stuff that actually lined up with the scriptures, and it's being this. When I was hot for the Michael Jordan thing and wanted to watch that sit down, I mean that thing that he had going on. Episode 8, I can damn near remember the episode. Episode 8 is where they show what it takes to be a winner and the obsession that it takes.
Yep.
You got to be obsessed with this, okay? This truth, you got to be obsessed with it, okay? Like I said, and with that obsession comes this. I can look at the apostle in a much greater sense than Jordan. Now, if I want to be on this squad, I gotta work, because this is the standard he done set, and the standard that he set, especially once I saw how it came out, that came all out the spirit. He was in the middle of a lesson. A scripture said that, and that made him put that order in place. It's like, dude, no. Hey, I gotta run hard. I gotta measure up. This is what I gotta do. I gotta pray and fast more so I can make these things, you know. Hey, you know, I don't want to come short. Go ahead, Al.
Yep. It's, my friend, let me get this. Them and sample, us and sample. Because Paul said it, man, that we got to walk in the spirit of the Lord and also in the spirit of the apostles, man.
Okay.
It says, Philippians 3:17, brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example.
Right.
All right. So we're supposed to walk an example of the elders, man, and they've been doing a video a day for years.
Yeah, I mean, I watch Apostle Taha put 5-6 videos out in a day. Like,
he did 30-something videos 1 week.
So, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? What am I complaining about? What am I crying about? Like I said, as a matter of fact, whenever he came out with an ordinance, me and you be in the background. I don't cry. I just say, well,
yeah.
What we gonna do, man? We gotta suck it up and get to it.
Yep. And this is why he did it. I'm gonna get that real quick. Get that because you got a lot of Jake out here who don't want to do the work, man.
Right.
They want to do the bare minimum. Hey, you already got, man. I ain't gonna get into it, man. You got a brother out here already complaining. Tomorrow I'm having trouble doing my own videos already. Well, you're not in the spirit then. You find time to chase women, play on the game, you know, be a whole bunch of folly, crack jokes all goddamn day. You can't, you know, and here in GMS Chicago, we got each camp has a precept of the day that we gotta post in our camp grouping.
That's right.
Use that precept of the day to do a lesson.
Period.
I mean, how hard is it to do the work? But this is why this is why the Lord had the Spirit on apostles how to do it. It says, thou set thy servant to labor, thou shalt find rest. But as I let him go idle, he shall seek liberty. And a lot of you brothers being idle, man. That's your mind is not on the Lord. Your actions prove it. You're not in the spirit. All right? Because those of us who've been in the spirit, like we seen this coming months ago.
That's it.
During the COVID, we was talking about doing more work, man.
That's it, exactly. As a matter of fact, Elder Malcolm would put that out that if you're not working, he want a video a day. So we was already had that decree sitting there on some level, and this, that, and the other. And before Apostle did this, you know, I was trying to get into more camping outside and whatnot. I was trying, like, let me go over here with them. Let me go over here with them on Tuesday. Let me go over here with Sunday with them. So you know, for the brothers that was in that spirit, it was like, you know, I got to turn this up, man. I'm feeling like I'm coming short. Go ahead, on.
Right. It says, a yoke and a collar do bow down the neck, so are tortures and torments for an evil servant, man. All right, cause I'm gonna be honest, man. For some brothers, man, this is a torment for them, man. You know, to and torture to do more, to get pushed to do more, man. And you should want to do more. You should want to do an extra rep in the gym. jog that extra 100 yards or whatever you got to do, man.
Perfect example, man.
You know?
I mean, like I said, I pumped iron and this, that, and other. And you don't just fall into a 400-pound bench.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? You don't fall into that. I had that. So you don't fall into that. You push to get that.
Mm-hmm.
How much greater this?
That's right.
How much greater this?
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, Al.
It says, send him to labor that he be not idle, for idleness teaches much evil, man. When you sit around doing nothing, you got thoughts festering about brothers. All right, you're examining everybody but yourself. All right, you're not following the spirit and vibration of the camp. You're sitting around just left to your own goddamn devices, man.
You know, it's something funny that you say that because you say an idle mind. There was a song years ago. An idle mind is a playground for the devil. Do you want to get funky with me? Do you want to get funky? That was a song, and it was a popular song. I know if don't nobody know about that. I know the apostles them know because they about the same age I am. But I know Apostle Kabar remembers this like it was yesterday. That's it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for you to make that statement like that, yeah, it was a popular song and whatnot, and it was on radio. He caught all kinds of radio play. But that's what I'm saying. That idle mind, you got to get away from it. Why you think the scriptures tell you to meditate on the scriptures? It tells you to meditate on the scriptures. Go ahead, Al.
This is verse 28. Set him to work as it is fit for him. If you be not obedient, put more feathers on him. All right. So we already had to work it through in 3 videos. Right. But and this is speaking from personal experience. When certain brother was in charge of watching camp videos and screening videos, all right, because the deadline was Saturday before camp.
Saturday before camp. That's
so
right.
you had Jake doing 3 videos on Friday, uploading them on Saturday. Now a brother got to screen them.
Right.
But he got 4 or 5 brothers doing this, man.
Wow.
All right. So where's the where's the urgency during the week?
See, it's funny that you would say that, cause see, I didn't run into that because how did I beat that? I made the people that was up under me. This shit had to be done by Wednesday.
See, there you go.
You see what I'm saying?
The more feathers, man.
I want it done by Wednesday. Matter of fact, when it got so that was on point all the time, and I said he could go back to that, he was like, nah, I like it like this because I'm done early.
If then the spirit hit you, you could do more in the end, man.
Exactly.
You know?
Go ahead, Al.
That was it.
Okay. So, you know, like I said, you got anything else?
That was it.
Okay, so you know what? Like I said, we're not gonna make this long. We just this is we in the time of work now. Okay, as they say, the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few, and so the laborers that we do have here, we got a lot of work that we gotta get squared away with. Cause like I said, you know, you about to work while you can because you getting ready to come up into the harvest and ain't gonna be no more work. It's gonna be now about what did you put up in the barn and have ready. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to put this up, like you said, you're supposed to store these treasures up in heaven. So when you need them, the bank account is there.
That's right.
All right, Doc. So hey, man, with that, we hope that that's edifying for the election's sake. And like I said, but for the 2/3, we really ain't worried about it. Don't care right now. So with that having been said, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikah Kodash, to the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York. Again, we send double honors because they do real well. For the brethren around there doing this work around the world, we send salutations. So for all that first half, we send salutations. But for you 2/3 Israelites and the 17 other nations, a Ba.
Shalom. Shalom.